So, good morning, everyone. I'm Karen Negasman, District Manager of Universal Rental Car for Florida Region, handling Miami, the economic and financial center of Florida, and Orlando, one of the world's most visited tourist destination. So, as assigned District Manager for Florida in Miami and Orlando, my objective is to increase our revenue and improve the company's performance by developing a pricing strategy for 12 months. The strategy that I use is premium pricing. So, my goal is to create a perception that our services have higher value over our competitors. Also, it has an advantage of increasing our profit margins. That being said, our organization, by using that premium pricing strategy, accumulated 32.6 million in profits. As you can see here in our pre-tax profit, it includes the first 3 months before I set the prices. As you can see, I managed to increase the profits after September. However, our sales dropped massive in December and some of the months that I haven't fully utilized the capacity. The reason is that the pricing decision that I made is too high over our competitors. Thus, it will affect our revenue management. So what it means for our organization is we need to sell excess capacity, and that being said, we should have at least do last minute discount if in the real world. So for the market demand, by looking at the market demand, Orlando has more price sensitive consumers. The reason that they prefer the competitors over us, and the reason why our competitors' unit sales is higher than Universal Rental. So even though our competitors have higher unit sales in Orlando, we managed to do well in Miami. As you can see in the data, we have higher unit sales than our competitors. And the reason for that is because the consumers in Miami area is less price sensitive. That's why there's a little difference in market share over our competitors. Thus, by looking again in our market demand graph, we can clearly see that the demand in Orlando is price elastic, which leads to big changes in demand. In contrast to Miami, wherein the demand for services is price inelastic, which means that huge changes in prices have little effect on demand. So as much as I want to aim close to full capacity or 100% utilization, the prices somehow affect the overall market demand, hence decreasing the capacity utilization. Hence, after running the 12-month simulation, our results are for the cumulative profit, we gained 32.6 million. For final market share, it's 47.3%. The cumulative unit sales is 13.3 million. Capacity utilization, it's just 69%. And for our final month's profit, it's 1.75 million. So after running the 12 months pricing simulation, what I learned is that understanding of pricing strategies is really important. The market demand, the environment, the competitors are vital, and this simulation help us to be aware that we should carefully analyze data and pricing that we will use, especially if it happens in the real world. Also, I learned that revenue management is essential, reserving capacity for high yield customer. So what happened is that my strategy works for Miami because they are least price sensitive consumers. Although I could increase it more because this market segment often booked to the time of actual consumption, and this segment also doesn't really care about the price. As for Orlando, even though I accumulate profits, I'm not really fully satisfied with my result because premium pricing strategy is not suitable for this segment as they prefer lower prices. That's why our competitors has more unit sales than us. As for the implication for the services industries, service industry should have a well-designed revenue management as it provides better capacity utilization. It is effective to service organization like our universal rental that has variable demand and customer sensitivity. However, since my objective is to increase revenue and create a perception that our services have better value over competitors, it is really essential that when consumers buy our services, it is worth their money and perceive benefits. Therefore, we should make sure to provide them service quality. Thank you so much for listening.